Is your workplace as civil, inclusive, and productive as possible? Create a place where people, including you, want to work.
What we do is we work with clients to solve problems, not just communicate information. And if I had to say what our value promise is, it would be this. We help you improve business performance in terms of how people interact, how they raise problems, how you resolve problems, how you fix problems, and at the same time, as part of that process, address and minimize legal risk. It's all tied together.
In terms of what ELI promises our clients, I think of the quote, seek first to understand, then to be understood. And that really does speak to our process and how we approach our clients and getting to the true underlying issues that they're dealing with, looking at it as a problem-solving issue. And once we have that understanding, then we have the opportunity to present our solutions, show them how it'll link to the results that they're looking for.
Every company wants productive employees, and every company hopes for employees that deliver that discretionary effort. There's no magic formula, but we do know that one of the core elements of getting engaged employees who choose to deliver that kind of performance is a terrific manager. And helping managers create respectful workplaces, helping managers be great leaders, that's part of what this program can help build.
Well, probably the main thing is that I really do believe in the process. I really do believe in the concept. I mean, there's a lot of studies out there that basically show that those companies that treat people right actually outperform those that don't by 30 or 40%.
Whatever you're teaching has got to matter. It's got to matter to the participants, not just to the instructor. So our learning is designed so that participants say, oh, I get it. I see. This matters to me in my job. This matters to my team. This matters to my organization.
Most organizations try to obey the law and avoid high-risk claims. It's part of running a responsible business. Violating the law is expensive and disruptive. It harms morale, productivity, and reputation. Yet illegal findings make up a small percentage of claims, fewer than 5% by some statistics. Only 1 in 20. The others are settled, dismissed, or withdrawn. Typically, these cases involve some improper or unprofessional conduct that just shouldn't have happened, even if no one technically broke a law. But they pose business risks and costs, too. And they're just the tip of the iceberg. Other problems may be resolved internally, but only after valuable time and resources are invested to deal with issues that could have been prevented. In fact, the problem of uncivil, illegal conduct is even larger than the number of internal and external complaints. Most people don't complain. They keep quiet. But the organization, co-workers, and the public pay a huge price in terms of distraction, lost productivity, and not learning about problems before it's too late. A compliance approach, just checking the box, focuses only on preventing or reacting to the red dots. What we call civil treatment covers all the dots. It's a learning solution which builds inclusive, productive workplaces while minimizing compliance and legal risk. At ELI, we believe it's better to cover the dots rather than just check the boxes.
Do you want to make sure that you've given people information, you can document its receipt and prove a defense? Or do you want to give people information so that you can document its receipt, prove a defense, and have an impact on behavior, minimize risk, and affect productivity? Which one do you want to do? If you want to do the former, that's not us. If you want to have an impact on behavior, that's what we do.
We are always evolving, and even though our basic message remains the same, every client is different, every situation is different, and I just enjoy it because I've lived it, and I know what this course can do. I was an HR professional before I became a trainer, and I realized once we brought this program in-house, the difference it made to our culture, the difference it made for our managers. So I've lived it, and so when I go out to talk about it, I get kind of excited, but I know that it's not just another off-the-shelf course. It's going to be relevant for our clients.
People learn in different ways, and Even if you look at different generations in the workplace with a very broad brush, even then you're going to have individual differences. And so having a program that can be delivered in a variety of ways makes a great deal of sense. And that was always part of the decision-making processes. What's my organizational culture? How are my folks going to like to learn? But more importantly, how am I going to be able to offer the same rich content in a variety of ways?
The words we live by for our learning is this: make it matter, make it simple, make it stick.
ELI, learning solutions and compliance training for a civil, inclusive, and productive workplace.